I'm driving up along the Andes Mountains. Isn't that cool? Kind of cool? Anyway. And of course I'm driving, so I'm not really, don't know what I'm filming, but you see snow at the very tippy top of some of the mountains. Even though down here it's, you know, it's not warm. I'm hot inside the car because the sun is shining in here and I don't have the air on. But outside it's kind of brisk. It's maybe, I guess it would be the equivalent of about 60 Fahrenheit because it's, like I said, late summer. And so it's really kind of cool. Winding. El Bolson. The arrow's going to the right, so I gotta go this way. It's a fork in the road. Okay, here we have a lot of little hotels and camping grounds and hostels and motels, everything. It's quite touristy right here. Shops and things. So I'm not sure where the actual town is. I guess there's like an actual urban town, but I guess we'll figure that out once we get there. Oh, that was a speed bump. Pueblo. Lake Pueblo.
Lake Pueblo. Significa pueblo.
Dice no pasar, pero la gente ha pasado.
No paso, estás conmigo.
Ah. It says, it says danger, do not pass. So we're going to go through. Look at my friend. And this is the Lake Pueblo. This is sort of a boat tour you could take to Chile from the Argentine side. You rent a guided tour of the crossover to Chile. And these are bathrooms, which I'm going to use before we walk into the woods. ¿Cómo se llama? Chimango. Ah, el que hace ese ruido. Chimango. It's like a hawk.
Donde Walt Disney se inspiró para hacer Bambi, la película Bambi.
Ah, en este árbol. This tree, supposedly my tour guide is telling me, is what inspired the movie Bambi. Ah, en la película Bambi pusieron este tipo
Walt
de
Disney
árbol.
vino a Argentina.
Ah, Walt Disney came to Argentina.
Y ahí se le ocurrió la idea de hacer Bambi, porque acá hay unos ciervitos chiquititos en el bosque.
Ah. There's like little deers in the woods that are like Bambi. Pero allá en Florida tenemos unos ciervitos también parecidos. He deer. Tree is only here in El Bolson and in Japan. Are the two parts of the world you will find these kind of trees. They're kind of twirly and twisty, as you can see. That's what this guy's telling me. You see, son lindos. See, they're kind of wavy trunks. And smooth. This one is smooth. And they're very nice and tall. Look, it is kind of spooky looking. Coming to the lake, but from down here. We saw it from up there before. Oh, there's someone parasailing. It's so pretty. This man who's giving me the tour says that he came here as a little boy. Because he's from the area. So he came here when he was little and he learned to swim in that lake. I just found out why everything's so dried up. This was a very hot summer and they had a lot of forest fires this year. So a lot of this has been burned. And that's why I remember earlier I was talking about how it looks very dry. It's because of that. There were forest fires. Mijo, se ve mejor acá.
Es un ave de rapiña de los cuales hay muchísimos.
Yeah, this is pero parece depredador. It's called Xiao Xiao, and there is a hotel in Bariloche called Hotel Xiao Xiao, and it's named after this fruit, which actually is there. See, it's very sweet fruit.
No, pero estas son ciruelas.
Okay, my friend just told me that that's a banduria. Banduria. Banduria? So this is the little house where I'm staying. I'm gonna ask them for an iron. It's actually, I'm not staying in this house. They have a, isn't that pretty? Look at that. They have, over there they have a little guest house that they rent out. So, you know, you can find them on, you know, the internet. I'm gonna ask them for an iron. Got my iron. And so here's my little guest house where I stayed last night. It wasn't cheap, you know. It sleeps 8. No, it sleeps 6. And I'm by myself, so obviously it was more expensive. If I would have come with 5 friends, it wouldn't have been that bad. But you know, it's cute. You got your little, you know, you could come here with a few friends and stay a week. So anyway, it's called Cabañas Willy is the name of the place. If you ever want to look it up on the internet, really nice place. But like, here's a little house on the route. And here's like a sort of museum bar, it says. It's a museum bar, museo bar. Abierto, that says abierto. That says museum bar. And then it's like a little brick building in the mountains. So I'm going to go in and see what this is about. Probably something to eat, and there's a little doggy there. So it's very peaceful and beautiful. You can get coffee, cake, sandwiches, and beer. That's all you need. Bueno. And here is like a, yeah, it's like an old-fashioned place. Things to look at, and then there's like a little bar, just what it says. A museum bar. That's my tour guide. Look at the table, so pretty. These are all like artifacts from the history here. For example, this is a tea set from, it's made of metal, I believe. Yeah, it's like aluminum, but it's coated. You know, tea set from 1956. Up there it says ranch equipment for the esquilador is the guy who shears the sheep. I don't know what you call it in English. Just all old-fashioned stuff. You know, up there's, and they have the date of when it was. Varilla para afilar. That's like a sharpener of some sort. Maybe for the sheep. Magneto, that's a magnet. I don't know what those things are. For the farm equipment. They probably bought an old ranch and refurbished it, you know, refactioned it, and they found all this stuff. That's for, oh, this is for shearing sheep. There's a lot of sheep down here, but it's historically the Welsh settled the area. You know, they have a lot of Welsh-style tea sets and stuff. It's beautiful. Well, I mean, I could show you everything, but you got to come here. Look at the old money. This is old money. It's worth nothing now except for the historic value. But I don't know if we're allowed to touch, so I'm not going to touch. Anyway, look at that beautiful jar. Oh, wow. Anyway, all right. It's just everything. You know, an old saddle. That's a woman's saddle, and that's a man's saddle. It says do not touch. An old record player. Just old stuff. If you like old stuff, come here. A TV, like old-fashioned TV. That's actually the kind of TV I used to watch when I was little. Okay, and I have my little coffee. Little tables here that they serve. And there's the lady. What a beautiful place. Okay. Look, in the olden days, they used to have savings accounts and they didn't have computers. So this is like a bank savings book, and they would write their savings in there. It was all done by hand, how much was in the bank. And these are pictures here. of stuff from offices. I don't know what that is. Some kind of drink. I don't know what it is. I'll read it later. Look at that. This little, I forget the name of the bird. He's trying to sell the land. This is, I don't know what it's called, but there's all these signs here.
Mira que es lo que están andando allá en Gomón, en el medio del río. Me voy acá al baño de hombre.
There's some people in a boat down there.
Esto se llama Cholila.
Now this here is I think it's a lake. And this here fruit is very common here. They make sweet. They make, it's called Rosa Mosqueta. I forget what it's called in English. These little berries, Rosa Mosqueta. They make marmalade, like jams out of it and sell. It's typical of the place. And my tour guide thinks he knows English, so he's going to speak English. He's telling me what to look at. ¿Cuál? ¿Qué pasa con ese? El que está al lado del agua. Ah. Le gusta. Yeah, that tree is right into the water. Oh, he's showing me how deep it is. Okay. Yeah, I can't really see it, but it's it's a long way down, apparently. It doesn't look like it from up here, but it's a very long way down. So, you know, he's taking me on a back road. So we've stopped fighting, so that's good. And he wanted to show me the beauty of this place. A lot of yellow jackets around. And, you know, more mountains. So these are the Andes Mountains. ¿Para qué lado queda Chile? Where is Chile? Allá. Chile is over that mountain. That way. So we're driving down alongside the Andes. Okay, we have this big bumblebee here. I had to go to the campground. I had to go to the bathroom, so we stopped at this campground on the way. It's just every few meters or every few miles, you'll find a campground or a little hotel or cabañas, or there's so many places to stay, and it's just gorgeous. I see a butterfly. Wow, it's hard to film nature, really. Where'd it go? Well, I can't. I'm trying to film the butterfly, but forget it. Once I was in Canada, and I was in the mountains, and I recall a lake sort of like this. This kind of looks like how I remembered Canada. So probably parts of the south of Argentina are similar to parts of Canada. I don't want to go down there. I don't have the right shoes, and but there's the boat, Oh shoot, I almost fell down. Yeah, it's like the terrain is a little bit. So I'm going to just go, but yeah, there's a boat there I guess the campers can use, or that might be a private boat, I don't know. But It's really pretty down there. Trees are really pretty. They're very fat. You can see my hand. It's a pretty big fat tree. Like here's my hand touching the tree, so you can kind of judge. Oh, here I am by the tree. I don't even know if I can get on the camera. See, this is me next to the tree. So you can kind of judge the size, and they're very tall, like way tall. I hope my battery holds out. And there's the lodge, campground, but really very, very natural. I mean, look at the size of those trees are enormous. Some of them have been cut down, some broke. Like over there, some broke and fell in the water. There, proveeduría is like a provisions saying where you can go get provisions and they sell them to you, of course. This is Torrecillas?
Torrecillas.
Torrecillas. It's a glacier. You see, there's a glacier. Y en invierno eso se derrite y nos da agua acá abajo. So the pure water that they get down here is from those glaciers that melt, and in the spring, and then the rivers, the lakes fill, the little streams. And then there's the river down there. All pure glacier water. And we had some backpacks. It's kind of a bumpy road. We're still driving through the Andes Mountains, north, like in the middle of the mountains. Ya me harté de las vistas hermosas, ya basta. Se cansa. So now my tour guide had to go to the bathroom. I mean, I'm not knocking it, you know. Sometimes they just gotta go to the bathroom, but so we stopped. This is a little town, Trevelin. It's very beautiful. It's next to Esquel. It's maybe, I guess it's about an hour and a half from where we were before. I'm sitting in the car waiting for him. Cute little town. You see the mountains from everywhere in the little towns here.